Welcome everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in with a short unboxing of the brand new Samsung Gear 360. A 360 camera that's not only looking quite interesting and beautiful, but we have already uploaded a video to my German channel where I can show you that 360 degrees are awesome when it comes to video shooting. Of course, pictures are also quite interesting at a concert, for example, but actually Ricoh has been in that sphere for 3 years now, and they are dominating it quite good, but Samsung, LG and all kinds of other players are trying to kick in now with obviously their products, and this was, I think, especially made for videos because videos look just stunning on this device, even better than, for example, on the LG 360 device, because we have here up to almost 4K resolution for videos with 30 megapixels of pictures, and also time-lapse videos that you can shoot in almost again 4K. Also for low light, this is perfect because we have an aperture of f2.0 with the two 50 megapixel lenses, and we have also great audio quality and so on and so on. I hope the battery life will be also great, but the only thing that's not perfect is that you need a Samsung phone, Samsung premium phone, to really see and check all the settings of the device. You can use it also without the phone, or just set it up once with the phone and then use it with just the buttons that are on the camera itself. But it's nice to just have a picture, for example, of what the camera sees on your phone and so on, as I will show you in my full video review in a few days. Till then, you can see here already that we have here the list of S6, S7 and Note 5 devices that you can use, essentially. So all the premium devices that came out since the last 12 months. And also otherwise you need maybe a software for your PC. There is no one yet available for Mac that you can also edit the content that you want to use. Otherwise you have to use the Samsung software on your smartphones, and that's maybe not as easy to use or just isn't as quick. So 360 camera with awesome content that it can create, but it's a little bit hard still to manage it all here with the Gear 360, but Samsung is not the only company with that problem. So let's see what we can do here with the Gear 360. So we have here a beautiful white camera. It's only available in white right now, and the only thing I will do right now is just take it out of the box and put it to the side, since we want to first talk about what else is inside the box, since this is an unboxing video. So we definitely have a few things here on the side, for example a battery and a few reading materials. More about that in a second. Secondly, we have here a little strap, leather strap, so you can strap it around your hand so it can dangle, or you just put it on there, since if somebody maybe comes too close to you and it will fall out of your hand, so it doesn't fall on the ground, because it's not obviously rugged, but it's actually splash proof. So if it's raining, for example, that's no problem, it will withstand that. And maybe your video will also look quite awesome with all the raindrops in 360 degrees. So you have a little leather wristband, and you have also standard micro USB cable for charging it. Charging should take about 1 or 2 hours. There's no charger inside the box, so you can use a regular phone charger, your other kinds of charger, like for example just your external batteries, or for example your computer for charging. Then what we have here is a little pouch. I will show you that in a second, and that's already it from the contents of the little €390 expensive little camera. And it's actually not that expensive. Other companies have tried for more and less money. LG, for example, with the 360 camera is a little bit cheaper, but they don't produce this high quality video. They have only 2x 12 megapixel, not 2x 15. So Samsung logo. And then on the inside we have microfiber, so it's quite soft and doesn't scratch the lenses. And then obviously you can easily close this up. There's also almost enough space, for example, putting in a selfie stick. This selfie stick was not in the box. I just wanted to show you, for example, how big this little pouch is. And the selfie sticks could be quite handy, for example, to use with the camera, but one bad thing is obviously Bluetooth connection is only working between your phone and the camera, not between this little guy and the camera. And also you cannot really plug it in like you can do the non-Bluetooth selfie stick. So what you have to do is press, for example, video record on the camera, and then just hold it up with the selfie stick. That's one way to use it, or start recording obviously with your phone while you have the stick up already. But enough about what you could do with your sticks like monopods or selfie sticks. What can you do with the camera itself, or how does it look like? So this is how a 360 camera by Samsung. Looks like it's called the Gear 360 again, and you can see I'm holding it on the bottom on again something that's just a tiny tripod, which has also little rubber parts on the inside, so it stands quite nicely on a table. You can easily just close it up. There's no way to really adjust this angle that much, so it's just open or close and then you have here the little wrist strap holder part, but you can also just take off this little tripod because it's maybe too small for you, want to use again something else here on the bottom. It's a standard connector for cameras on the bottom, which is great that that's at least a standard here with the Gear 360. So you have a little NFC area, so it's easy to connect to your smartphone, but you can also just long press the Bluetooth button here after you turn on the camera here on the bottom, which I will do right now. Which obviously doesn't work, since what I haven't done yet is put in the battery. I almost forgot that, so we have also a battery inside the box, which has 1350 milliamps. We have 4.4 volts when it's charging, I think that's what it said, and 3.85 volts when it's in use, which results to 5.25 watt hours and maybe a runtime of, I would at least say, 1.5 hours for video recording. That's at least my estimate. So let's open up this little compartment here on the side, which is not that easy to, or it's actually alright to open, but it's rugged for protecting it from water again, which I said it's splash proof, but otherwise you don't have to expect more from this little camera. So it's easy to put in a battery, slide it in, then you have also the micro USB here and the micro SD card slot, so you can easily obviously record content. After you close it up quite nice, I will show you that. And we have here a microphone on both sides, so it's stereo, and here we have a speaker for just sounds that you can turn off, and then we have here an LED, so if I turn on the camera you will see it starts blinking here blue, and then we have here a red LED and then here a red LED, so you know that the camera is on right now, but you can turn off all the LEDs if you don't want them. On the top you have a record button for pictures or videos, and then you have a little display where I can change it here with the menu button, for example what I want to do right now, picture, videos or other kinds of things like time-lapse settings. Let's go back to video, and again all the settings like for example the aperture, the white balance and so on, you can set that all up on your smartphone app, which I will show you in a few days when I have taken a few pictures. And I also want to take this to a festival in 3 weeks and see if I can do awesome videos on the water, underwater, on the stage, in the crowd and so on. It will be, I think, amazing. I don't have a drone right now, but this would be also quite awesome to just use with a drone, even though there's no optical image stabilization inside yet, as far as I know. So we are almost done. Before I forget, there was 2 more things in the box. Actually just a standard manual, which is quite boring if you ask me, obviously, and regular microfiber cleaning cloth. Here we go. But what's more important is that we have a real key here for that Action Director software I was telling you for Windows here, which is quite important if you want to edit your videos, obviously, on the PC and not just upload some random 30-second video to Facebook or to YouTube, for example, to show just that you have a 360 camera. So thank you for tuning in, don't forget to subscribe. This was the Samsung Gear 360, where I will go to Robin Schulz concert tonight and just hopefully do some awesome video. Thank you for tuning in, don't forget to subscribe again. My name is Balazs, and until next time, peace and again.